Hello everyone, and thanks for watching SFU Volleyball on Clan TV. I'm Amanda Rankema, filling in for Tamara Nip today. The Clan Volleyball team is back in the West Gym to host the University of Alaska in Game 2 of this 4-game homestand. The team will look to bounce back from the loss to Alaska Anchorage on Thursday. We're going to meet the team right now, our home team, the Clan. 2 nights ago, Simon Fraser came out blazing in the first set against the Seawolves, but the team couldn't sustain its momentum, losing in 4 sets, 25-13, 17-25, 19-25, and 21-25. Senior Tessa May led the team with 12 kills and 2 aces, while Kirsten Pinkney and Betsy DeBeer added 11 and 10 kills respectively. Setter Julia Tays tallied 26 assists, and libero Jamie Bratsberg had 18 digs. SFU falls to 5-6 overall after Thursday's game, 2-3 in regular conference play. The team will aim to pick up a win today against Alaska Nanooks, led by head coach Brian Scott. So we'll meet the opponents here. Fairbanks fell in straight sets to number 8 ranked Western Washington on Thursday night. Alaska went 19-25, 15-25, and 19-25 against Western Washington University, dropping their overall record to 3-9 and 1-4 in regular GNAC conference games. The Nanooks was led offensively by outside hitter Laura Weber, who posted a game high of 13 kills. She also chipped in 6 digs, 3 block assists, and 1 assist for team best 14.5 points. Last season, SFU swept the season series against Alaska Fairbanks, earning 3-0 victories both at home and on the road. Looking to have the same result for this evening, or this afternoon, excuse me. So, Alaska Fairbanks, a couple things to watch. Just always a little bit more of a scrappier team. They definitely have some keys on the outside there, and SFU will definitely just be challenged coming in for a midday game. I always remember as a player, that was always it kind of throws a little wrench in your mental game. So just adjusting and putting the schoolwork behind you and having to refocus to play a game at midday.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's game between the visiting University of Alaska Nanooks and your Simon Fraser.
We're going to tune into the anthem here, and then we'll get this game started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please pause and remove all gaps for the playing of the American and Canadian national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup from the University of Alaska, number 5, Marky Miller. Number 6, Andy Moran. Number 11, Laura Weaver. Number 12, Kim Wong. Number 17, Pete Wick. And from the University of Alaska, Tim Aldridge. McKenna Owen, the Miller. And now, your starting lineup for your SFU Standing on the line, junior from Ottawa, Ontario, number 1,
Welcome back to SFU Volleyball on Clan TV. Today's game is live streamed on YouTube, and you can watch it at athletics.sfu.ca/bblive. That's athletics.sfu.ca/bblive. Here is the starting lineup for the Alaska Fairbanks. We have Marky Miller, outside hitter. Number 5, Emily Moorhead, middle blocker. Number 6, Makina Overbay. She's our starting libero for tonight. Laura Weaver, outside hitter. Number 11, Kim Wong, middle blocker. Number 12, Kate Whiting, that is our starting setter. Number 17, and I'm missing one. Number 11. Laura Weaver. No, we got her. Sorry. Number 4, Tatum Upchurch, outside right side. For our home team, we have Katarina Dolgic, number 1, Tamara Clark, our starting setter. Number 3, Betsy DeBeer, outside hitter. Number 6, Nicole Chevrier, middle blocker. Number 14, Julia Taze, another setter. Number 16, Tessa May, middle blocker. Number 21, and senior Jamie Bratsburg as our starting libero. That's it for the starting lineups. A little bit different from what I've seen for the Clan. But yeah, here we go. We're getting started right away.
First to serve for Alaska,
Number 6 for Alaska, that is Emily Moorhead. Starting with the serve. Whistle's been blown. Here we go. Nice little jump serve. Kat Dolgic with a beautiful pass going to the middle. Dug up by Fairbanks. Recycled over. Betsy DeBeer on the outside there. To the right side. And that's deep into the 1-6 seam. And Alaska will score the first point. Going back to Moorhead with the serve here. Serving to Betsy DeBeer, who will get outside. Little tip over the block and dug up quite easily there. On the right side, out, and the referee had called a double on that one. Point SFU. Jamie Bratsburg will be back to serve. Tessa May coming into the front row here. Nice pass by Fairbanks. 31 attempt by Kim Wong, but just got under it and it flew out of bounds. Jamie Bratsburg with a second serve here. serve to Tatum Upchurch. Put him a little bit in trouble. Libero just putting a free ball over. Tessa May with a nice controlled. Oh, I love that move. Pass to attack and a kill. That doesn't happen very often. You do call for it as a middle, but usually the setter's like, nah, I'm going to push it outside, but Tessa wanted that one. Jamie Bratsburg with the third serve here, and that's an ace between number 4, Tatum Upchurch, and Laura Weber. It was a bit of a bullet there. A little bit of a run, 4-1 SFU. Jamie with her 4th serve. Nice pass, and here's that 31 attempt. Tessa May with a big block. Not a chance there, straight down. Jamie Bratsburg again with the jump, serving down the line, and back to Marky Miller. Tough ball on the right side there. Betsy DeBeer putting in a roll shot. Another kind of 31 attempt and just touched the block. That's a hard ball to dig. Fairbanks with the point. The side out. Marky Miller back to serve here. Ooh, that's a very, very difficult serve. Right on that one line seam, getting outside of Jamie Bratsburg's body and just a little bit hard to retrieve there. So that's, I think, considered an ace. Nice serve by Kat Dogic. And we actually just got a point on a right side attempt there. Tamara Clark. Nice. I love when setters score. So Tamara back on the line here. Good, nice float serve. Right side blocked by Betsy DeBeer and Tessa May. Recycled, back up. No, they didn't want that ball back on their side. Point SFU. Another serve here by Clark. Nice pass, setter, dump attempt, but Jamie Bratsburg got it up. Step around Tessa May. Again. And blocked by Tatum Upchurch and Kim Wong. It is now 7-4 for SFU. Tatum Upchurch back to serve. Kat Dogic with the nice pass and huge line kill by Tessa May with the step around. Bianca Tay into sub for Betsy. Now she's back to serve. Out to Laura Weber, just misses in the back corner there. Bianca back to serve again. Tough serve, tight pass, pushing it outside again to Laura Weber. Dug up. Kirsten Pinkney, sorry, I missed that substitution. She's in the game. Kirsten Pinkney with her first kill. Oh, the double sub. Kat and Betsy come out. Bianca and Kirsten get in. Ooh, just a wide miss there by Bianca Tay on the serve. Alaska back to serve here. Makina Overbay, our libero, or their libero. Back to serve. To Jamie Bratsburg, no problem with the pass. Little tip by Tessa May, scoring a point. Nice and short, that's the spot. Tessa May back to serve. Big hit on the outside by Laura Weber. Returning it, Kirsten Pinkney. And another big hit in the, oh, linesman is calling it in. From my angle, I thought it was on that line, but there is that weird little dot behind the court that always kind of throws you off. So up ref overruled, and oh, never mind. We are getting Fairbanks with the point. Excuse me. Biancote with a nice pass. Kirsten Pinckney on the outside. Again, pushing it outside and blocked out. Point SFU, 12-6 in the first set here. Julia Tays back to serve. Puts the libero on the ground, but no problem with the pass. Power or right side hit. Pushing it outside. Kirsten Pinckney with a big kill. Found the seam in the block. Julia Tays with her second serve, pushing it, bumps that out to the outside. Marky Miller with a kill, just a little bit too far into the seam. 11 back to serve here, Laura Weber. Bianca Tay passing it, bump set to the outside. Kirsten Pinckney, little roll shot to the middle. Marky Miller on the right side again. It's that 1-6 seam, that deep kind of corner shot that is putting SFU in a little bit of trouble here. Still with a nice lead though, 13-8. Kirsten Pinckney with the pass, pushing it outside to her, and it's a kill, just tooled off the block. Good use of hands. Betsy DeBeer and Kat Dolgic back in the game. The double sub. Push outside. Oh, big block. Tamara Clark on the right side there. Katarina Dolgic back to serve. 15-8 SFU. Right side tip. Picked up by Jamie Bratsberg. Tamara Clark with a good use of hands on the right side there. Point SFU. Timeout for Alaska, 16-8. Lots of game left. And basically, what's working for them right now are those deep shots. SFU is definitely making good use of hands and a little bit of speed. They're spreading their hitters fairly well. Yeah, so far it's a pretty clean game with a huge lead though. Fairbanks obviously just needs to talk about just a couple tactical things, like what's working for them, and continue to do that, and then also needs to find ways to stop their SFU's offense, right? So, yeah, SFU in a very comfortable spot right now, but as everyone knows in volleyball, it's anyone's game, and as soon as that momentum changes, you can be in a lot of trouble, and alternatively, if you're the person making that change from the downside, it's a good feeling. Yeah, here we are in the West Gym, SFU. It's about 16 degrees today, mostly cloudy. I'm sure it's a lot colder in Alaska right now. All right, teams are taking the court again here. Katie Dolgic back to serve. Ooh, that is a coach's point. Missed out the sideline. Emily Moorhead back to serve for Alaska. Jamie Bratsberg on the floor to pass. Betsy DeBeer with a nice wide shot. Oh, number 4, Tatum Upchurch, putting SFU in a bit of trouble. On the right side, SFU. Here we go, right side to right side. A little set over the block, picked up easily. Betsy DeBeer on the outside, putting them in trouble. Nice dig by Kim Wong. Middle attempt, and it scores. Tessa May taking the front row again. Nicole Chevrolet lived off. Jamie Bratsburg back to serve. Puts them in a tight set, middle block, or middle to middle attacks. Tessa May with the kill. Again, lots of touches on these blocks, just not always positive touches. Bratsburg with another serve. Puts us in trouble. Back row attempt. Katie Dalgic with the dig, pushing it out to DeBeer. And again, use of hands. The amount of touches, it's like, it's so frustrating as a player, like being so close and touching the ball, but not quite executing how you wanted it to. And back, just our little block touch there. Again, SFU does not want that ball to come over. A little tomahawk. Katie Dalgic picking the ball up. Tessa May putting it to 4. And the slam dunk. That is a signature middle move by Kim Wong. You know what? Sometimes it's not pretty, but you just got to put that ball down and end the rally. That's exactly what she did. That is some seasoned veteran moves. Katie Dalgic with a back row attempt. McKenna Overbay didn't want to get it, but I think that was going in. Tamara Clark back to serve for SFU. It's now 20-10 in the first set. And Brian Scott with another timeout here. Later in the game. Now this is a pretty comfortable lead. Again, anyone's game, momentum still can shift, but a 10-point deficit with 5 points to go is a pretty, it's a pretty big task to accomplish. So yeah, that right side is really not getting too far. SFU with the big block on the right side right now, on the power side. It's not looking too bright for Tatum Upchurch over there. Teams are taking the court again. That was a quick timeout. Lots of game to go though. Saturday afternoon. Tamara Clark again with the serve on a little bit of a run here. Float serve, and that's a shank. That's a better start. 21-10. No more timeouts for Nanoks. Better pass this time. And Tatum Upchurch with the swing. Another point. Block point. Tamara Clark with another serve. And into the net. It can only last so long. 22-11. Oh. You need to go. If you approach the line and you called in for a substitution, you do need to take someone off. So Zoe Keene has entered the game for Laura Weber, just giving a little bit of a difference on the outside here. And maybe she can make the difference. Pushing it out to an inside attack to Betsy DeBeer. And here's our double sub again. And yes, Brian Scott had called it sub 2. Now Laura Weber is back in for Zoe Keene. That's usually just an attempt to kind of slow down the game. He's out of timeout, so he's kind of just like slow down a little bit in hopes that they can get a little bit of a slowdown on SFU's momentum. And Alaska does get the point. Don't know how much that substitution actually affected the momentum, but that's all right. Emily Moorhead takes the front row again. Jamie Bratsburg with the pass, and a little bit of a setter dump there. A little bit of scrambling action, and not quite. SFU did not get the ball over. 23-13 now for SFU still. McKean Overbay, our libero, with this serve. Tessa May with a step around, a little off tempo. Oh yeah, I saw that. Number 17, Kate Whiting, just a little bit tight of a set, and she was called under the net. Tessa May with the serve. Possible game here, 24-13 in the first set. Nice, easy standing float. Pushing it out to Laura Weaver. Tamara Clark with the set to Kirsten Pinkney. And a little bit too much south for Makina Overbay. Simon Fraser taking the first set, 25-13. And we will enter the second set shortly here.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to SFU Volleyball on Clan TV. Just getting the stats right now. SFU took that set, but Marky Miller leads the Nanooks with 3 kills and no errors and 8 total attempts, so she's hitting a 3.75. No one else is really on the board. Couple of negative scores, actually. That's just a lot of blocks by SFU. And for SFU, we have Tamara Clark with hitting 400, 2 kills, 5 total attempts. Tessa May is with 4 kills, 1 error, 8 total attempts. And Christian Pinkney actually with a remarkable 7-1-4, hitting of 5 kills of her total 7 attempts, no errors. So SFU is hitting a 452, and Alaska Fairbanks is actually at a 0% efficiency. But yeah, here we are, back at it. Now it is 1-1, just with a missed serve there by Katarina Dalgig. Number 11, Laura Weaver, back to serve for the Nooks. Betsy DeBeer with a challenging pass there. Katie Dalgig with a back row attempt. Just missing wide Emily Moorhead in the middle. Tessa May into the front row, and Bratsburg serving for the Clan. 2-1 Clan. Pushing it outside, number 4, Tatum Upchurch, putting SFU in a bit of trouble. Betsy DeBeer returning it. Little touch off the block there, and point SFU. Jamie Bratsburg with her 3rd serve. A little bit of a let serve there. Marky Miller on the right side there with the point. 3-2. Kim Wong coming into the middle. Emily Moorhead back to serve. Jamie Bratsburg with a pass. Betsy DeBeer on the outside, putting it deep, putting the Nooks in trouble. Free ball. Jamie got the pass, putting it into the middle. With a little bit of an X play there. That was fun. Tamara Clark winning the point. Tamara Clark now back to serve. Nice pass by the Nooks. Quick middle attempt. And it is point for the Nooks. They're calling a double on Katarina Dalgig. Marky Miller back to serve. Jump serve. Jamie Bratsburg, pass no problem. Step around, Tessa May, dug up by the Nooks. Out to Tatum Upchurch. Again, Tatum Upchurch on the outside. And setter dump picked up by, Makina Overbay dug it up, but not quite high enough, and kind of sucks when you pass and you're kind of, you lay where you pass. It's hard for your teammates to go and get that second contact, so it just ended up hitting the floor. Another serve there. And miscommunication on that set, I believe. No one was there to hit the ball over. So Brian Scott with the timeout here. 6-3 in the second set. For the latest SFU athletics news, stats, videos, and more, visit athletics.sfus.ca. You can also stay connected with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hashtag #RepTheLeaf or hashtag NCAA. Because we're Canadian, and that's all we say. Also, today's game is live streamed on YouTube, and you can watch it again at athletics.sfu.ca/bblive. Okay, coming back to after the timeout, Bianca Tay on the line here to serve. With a shorter serve, forced to put it out to the outside, picked up easily. Yeah, I was gonna say, coach is calling double. I would have called a double. It was a little bit. It wasn't the cleanest set I've seen, but it wasn't that bad. Bianca Tay with another serve here. And that's a great Great spot. Oh, but I believe they're calling him on the net. Oh, they're calling it a 4, so it never actually ended up going over. Oh, and yeah, that's well deserved. The assistant coach is not allowed to stand and should not be confronting the refs, so yellow card was given, I think, in good spirits. A little bit of a delay here. He's still steaming over there, but calls are not always going to go your way. It's a very hard job to be up there on the stand. Bianca Tay with a serve here. Bump set out to the outside again and putting Jamie Bratsberg to the ground. Couldn't quite get her body around it. Point for the Nooks. It's now 8-4 for SFU still. Tatum Upchurch with the serve. Bianca Tay with a great pass. And a nice little hut inside. Kirsten Pinkney with a kill. Adding to her really good record already. Tessa May in the middle. With the serve. Nicole Chevrolet with a 61 attempt. Hands were up though, and that was blocked. Couldn't quite cover that ball. Fairbanks back with the serve. Their libero. Overbay with the serve to Bianca Tay. A little bit of trouble. Ooh, that's a tight bump set, and very easily Kate Whiting putting her hands up and smacking it down. Keep the ball on your side. Overbay again with another serve. Oh, a little bit of sweat on the floor. Mopping it up. Safety first, people. Safety first. It is 9-6 for SFU. A little bit of a tighter game. Bianca Tay again with another serve receive. And, oh, lucky. Kirsten Pinkney using those angles. That's a tool. Point SFU. Julia Tays back to serve here. Outside again. Deep corner. Scores almost every time. It's a great shot. Serena Mankari coming out, and Tatum Upchurch, Marky Miller coming back in. This is Katie Whiting with the jump float. Jamie Bratsberg. Pass to Kirsten Pinkney off the net. Sometimes that net is your friend, sometimes it's your enemy, but in that case, Kirsten Pinkney was able to reap the benefits with another kill. And Katarina Dolgic back on the line to serve. Betsy DeBeer also coming back into the game, into the front row. Putting Nanooks in trouble with that serve. Oh, a little bit of a scramble play. Whatever works. Nicole Chevrolet with the 31 attempts. And even though he was wide, SFU gets the point. It was number 11, Laura Weber, on the net. Katie Doggett with the serve again. Miller with a hard-driven ball. Not quite high enough of a dig to get a second contact on it. Point for the Nooks. It's now 12-8 for SFU. And we have Laura Weber with the jump serve. Outside or right side attempts, and great use of the block again. This is going to be one of those games where they review the video and it's just these slight tweaks in the hands that are really wouldn't be making the difference here, because they are touching so many balls. Middle 51, dug up, free ball. Love free balls. Yes, run it. Oh, that's a little bit of a flare set, but it worked anyway. Point SFU. Nice serve, Jamie Bradford. Nice pass also, Overbay. Tatum Upchurch with the tip. Betsy DeBeer with the inside set. Again, using hands. You just quite, like, not every time they're pressing over that net, and it's always coming back onto their side, slowing it down, but sometimes there's not a player there to dig it up. Betsy DeBeer just swinging a little bit too much pike just into the net. Point the Nooks, 15-9 for SFU. Katie Dalgic with a tight pass to free ball. Oh my goodness, almost scores, but recovery there. Tessa May with a bump set. Betsy DeBeer just tipping the ball over, and still not able to have an in-system hit for Nanook. Betsy DeBeer on the outside and smacking it into that seam again, putting or getting the kill and shanking in the back row. That's a tough ball to dig. Tamara Clark back to serve for SFU. Nice pass, Nanooks. And that's a trap set. Kim Wong didn't really have a chance there. Brian Scott calling a timeout. It's 17-9 for SFU. That tightness we have. Yeah, that tightness we had in the beginning of the game is no longer the case. 8-point deficit again, kind of late in the game. Definitely not an easy 8 points for SFU to gain, but Fairbanks is still not quite able to stop the the offense. Lots of block touches, like time and time again, as a middle blocker, as an outside blocker. That's probably the most frustrating thing. But yeah, give them a little bit of a chance to regroup and refocus and just adjust slightly, and things might start coming on or seeing a lift on their side. All right, we have this Tuesday coming up the annual SFU Red Night. Tuesday's game will also, or there will be carnival games, there will be music, food, prizes, and much more. So come join us in the West Gym at 7 p.m. That is this Tuesday at 7 p.m. against the Western Washington Vikings. We're back at it here in the second set. Just a little back and forth. Betsy DeBeer on the outside, and not even a chance. Nobody moved for that ball. That's a great seam through the block. Tamara Clark back to serve. Nice pass. Out to Power, and we are calling a double on SFU. That's all right. It is 18-10. Number 5, Marky Miller. She's back with the jump serve. Jamie Bradford with a beautiful pass. Push to Tessa May, and again, use of hands. Just a little bit slow on the block there. If you're coming up while she's hitting down a lot of the time, yeah, it deflects in the wrong way. If you're already up by the time she's hitting, then you have that. As long as you're penetrating over the net, you have that a better angle and less of a chance of it tooling. Better control. Bianca Tay serving the ball. Outside attempt here by Tatum Upchurch. And Kirsten Pinckney with another kill. She's definitely a force in this game. Can't stop her. Hopefully I didn't just jinx her. It's like the shutout rule. Number 12, Kim Wong, just having a little bit of a wide set. Couldn't quite get there and tried to tip it. Went a little wide. Bianca Tay with another serve here. Setter dump, picked up by Bratsburg. Little roll shot action, dug up. And good recovery by Nanooks. Pushing in outside, but one of that the inside like hut is what I want to be calling it. Pinckney scoring again. And again, just a little bit of sweat on the floor here. (22-10). SFU leads in the second set. Bianca Tay serving it again. Tip over the block and setter dump again, picked up by the libero and putting actually SFU into trouble. Alaska Nanooks with the point, 22-11. Tatum Upchurch back to serve. Again, a little more sweat on the floor on SFU's side. Right on the Canadian leaf. All right, I think she got it all. Someone is sweating hard, working hard. Tatum Upchurch with the serve. Bratsburg with a good pass, pushing it tight. Ooh, tight set. Good recovery, Tessime. Oh, and just a little bit of issues there. Good dig attempt by Pinckney, just couldn't quite get under it fast enough. Upchurch again with the serve. 22-12, SFU. Nice pass, Jamie Bratsburg pushing it outside. Kirsten Pinckney, another kill. Good use of hands, and that was a better like soft block attempt. It's just a little bit high for their libero. Tessime serving nice float serve. A little bit of a wipe off the block there by Kim Wong. SFU giving a free ball, and what is the kill? Oh, 4. Didn't go over the net. All right. Nanooks with the point. McKenna Overbay going back to serve. Bianca Tay with a nice pass. Nicole Chevrolet just missing wide. SFU thought there was a touch off the block there, but I'm sorry, I saw nothing. Overbay with her second serve. Into the net. Now it is 24-14 SFU. Julia Tays back to serve for possible game here. Nice pass, 51. And that's a terrible way to end the set though. Alaska's called on the net, making it 25-14 in the second set. SFU up 2-0. We'll take a short break right now and be back with you in a few moments. You're watching SFU Volleyball on Clan TV.
I'm Tegan McKay, and we are the freshmen of the SFU women's soccer team. Today we will be playing the game Guess That Name. Here we go!
Go.
Jenna. Good. Sam. Michaela. Kate. praying. Come on, not coach, but Anna. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Short. Jenna Lobo. Emma Lobo. Jenna Lobo.
Allison. No. Christina.
Please on the wing.
Yeah.
Tennis.
Michaela.
Come on, come on, come on.
Go. Okay, Sam.
No.
Carly.
Please holding right now because
It's Hollis.
Yeah.
Me.
Emma.
Carly.
Lobo?
Yeah. Coach.
Yeah.
Twin. Yeah. Okay. Christina and Allison. Sam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like gingerish hair.
Claire.
Yeah.
Claire. She's a ginger. Like she's ginger.
Looks like there's no competition. Team 2 won.
Woo!
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team!
Let's
Go! I'm Marcus Brown. We are on the 14th hole at Coeur d'Alene Resort. And we're gonna see if we can hit it on the green. It does look wider down here, hey? But like we said, as big as the green is,
We got better angle.
the water is much bigger. Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No. Well, Scott, you remember that long iron you hit last hole? It's not gonna work very good here. Not against the 7, it's 190, right? But if it's only 170 to the front, you hit a 6, you protect against the chunk, right?
I don't think you want to be thinking about the chunks here.
You don't want to think about the chunk.
No.
Oh, it's a little left. Ah! There's one place you want a deep breath. It's right here. Just aim in the very middle of the land. Oh, guys, that's so far. That's like the iron on 10, boys. Oh my gosh, the goat has screwed it.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
It's wet, folks. It's wet. You've just witnessed the best player in SFU history choke it on 14. It's never a good sign when you have to go in the boat with your whole set or more than just a putter, but it's just the reality.
It's a pretty sweet hole, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Scott, where are you on the green? It's not what I want to see. No, I'm ready. I'm up here. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Did you see that? So, rolled up. Like, we've been playing all these years thinking Chris was good. And he steps up here and hits it in the water.
What a bogey. What a bogey.
We've been chirping him the whole time, and if I miss this, I tie him.
That sucks. Sorry, man. Yeah, man.
Don't worry about the pins, man. Just worry about watching your ball land.
Just middle of the green.
Yeah. Just think about finding your ball off the tee.
Welcome back to SFU Volleyball on Clan TV. Nanooks are here with the first serve. Jamie Bratsburg with a nice pass. Nicole Chevrolet with a dump into the back corner. First point of the third and possible last set, depending on how the Nanooks come back here. Jamie Bratsburg with the serve. Putting them in trouble. Going to be a free ball coming over. Free ball. Nice and easy receive there. And Tamara Clark in the middle, actually, with the X scoring 2-0. Third set. Nice pass. Miller, or I always call her Miller. Marky Miller on the outside there, pass to attack. SFU still with the point. Jamie Bratsburg with a short serve, putting a little bit of issue. Miller putting it in deep corner. Nice dig by Jamie Bratsburg, and led to a kill by Tessa May. Again, putting in that back corner, that is an impossible spot for today's game. And most volleyball, for the record. Jamie Bratsburg with another serve. One ball over. 51, Tessa May. Miller with a roll shot, or off speed. Betsy DeBeer on the outside with off speed into the pot, scoring 5-0. Early jump in the first, or in the third set. Nice pass, putting it out to Marky Miller. And that's just touch off the block there. Negative touch again here. And Marky Miller now is back to serve. Laura Weber coming into the front row. So Laura Weber and Marky Miller are actually the only ones who have a positive efficiency, attack efficiency for the Nanooks. When you're talking efficiencies, it's pretty indicative who's won the game when you look at efficiencies. For example, SFU in those two sets is hitting a 475, and Nanooks are scoring or hitting a 057. So very big difference there. Kirsten Pinkney and Tamara Clark and Tessa May all over 300. We have Kirsten Pinkney at 786, Tessa May at 429, and Tamara at 571. So those are really good attack efficiencies for this game, and really cool because we have an outside firing, a middle firing, and a right side firing. Back to gameplay here. Betsy DeBeer with a big, strong attack, sharp to 5, and just getting past Marky Miller. She'll now come out, and Serena Mankari will come in for her. It is 6-3 for SFU. Tamara Clark with a deep serve, just missing the end line there. 6-4 for SFU. Kim Wong with the serve. Betsy DeBeer on the outside. Again, I feel for those girls on the block, just slowing the ball down, but not exactly where they need it to be. It either needs to go a little bit higher or slowing it down so it gets to a digger. At that point, it's kind of in no man's land and no one is able to dig it up. Bianca Tay with the serve. Laura Weaver outside, going to Kirsten Pinkney outside. Recycled. And there it is. Laura Weber with a smash and hit into the back corner. 5-16. And Marky Miller will go back into the... Oh, just kidding. They're not doing that. Serena Mankar is still in the game. And a little bit of confusion here. All right, Tessa May with the serve here. It's 8-5 for SFU. Standing flow. Pushing it outside. And a touch off the block. Point for Nanooks. 8-6. There it is. Marky Miller is coming in. Serena Mankari is out. Jamie Bratsburg with a nice pass. 61. Again, that that block. That's a tiny little bit of adjustment. They just need to push a little bit more. SFU is using the speed, and that is a hard, you got to have your hands up ready to go, and if you're not pressing over, that's, usually when the ball ends up still on your side. Marky Miller. Again here. Deep corner, almost gets that in the court, but just misses. Just misses, actually. Linesman has to jump out of the way. Right side. Blocked by Kirsten Pinckney and Nicole Chevrolet. Julia Tays back to serve again. Her second. Nice pass, dump. Good pickup by Nicole Chevrolet in the middle there. It's a good read. Pushing it outside to Marky Miller. And we're calling the net on Tamara Clark, so a point will be awarded for Alaska. Makina Overbay is going to serve. Oh, and a little bit of a follow, but a little bit of a wrong guess there by Bianca and Kirsten Pinckney. Ace for Overbay. Ooh, ace, then a miss serve. Kind of cancels it out, but still nice to have an ace. Gotta try that short serve sometimes. Katarina coming back into the game. Gonna serve here. Nice serve, bump set. Oh. And shut down again on the right side there. Or sorry, on the left side. Tamara Clark and Nicole Chevrier with the block. Another serve, SFU. Oh, and just almost gets over the net. Point Alaska, into the net. Tatum Upchurch with the jump here. Jumps, ooh, misser. That's 3 in a row? Yeah. That doesn't always happen. Any level, guys, you miss your serve. I coach kids right now, and it's something's never changed. Jamie Bratsburg with a great serve, ending that cold streak. And just a little bit of a miss there by Kim Wong on the step around attempt. And we're going to call a timeout here. It's 15-9 for SFU in the third set. Just a reminder that SFU is currently leading 2-0 in the match score. You can now purchase tickets to SFU Volleyball home games online. Visit athletics.sfu.ca/tickets to buy yours today and save $2. Admission is free for all students and staff. Parking is also free for fans 90 minutes prior to the start of an event. Visit our website for all the details. Returning to the timeout here, 15-9 for Nanooks. They haven't quite been able to figure out that block. Not a lot of stuff blocks happening, or even recycle blocks where they're putting it back on their side. It's a lot of soft touches and negative touches that end up being a tool. SFU is doing a very good job of using those hands, and a little bit of that height difference in the blocks. So that's going to be the key for the Nanooks to come back here. As far as the other stats go, digs, assists, or digs are very similar. Assists are not, just because SFU is capitalizing a little bit more on their efficiency, and the Nanooks are still struggling a little bit and are being blocked. Tessa May. Oh, I thought she was going to set her. Betsy DeBeer called on the net on that attempt to, okay. Tight set. 15-10 for SFU. Marky Miller on the back line here, just ready to serve. Jump spin. Easy pass. Tessa May. Dug out by Marky Miller. Nice dig by Katarina Dalgic. Oh, a little bit of scrambling. Back corner, good leave, Jamie Bratsburg. SFU 16-10. Serena Mankari coming in for Marky Miller. Tamara Clark back to serve. Setter dump. Oh, big throw into the corner. That's a great play. A little bit of a miss, obviously, but really good spot and attempt to get a point there. Tamara Clark with her second serve. And pushed out to Laura Weaver. And they will get the point. It was a lift. Kim Wong back to serve for the Nooks. Brian Scott telling to serve to 1, I believe. That went to Katarina Dalgic. Probably shouldn't be saying that, but sometimes coaches aren't very obvious, or they are very obvious with their tactics. Bianca Tay back to serve here. Number 8. Bianca Tay with the dig. Step around into 116. Tessa May with the kill. 19-11 in the third set. Looking pretty bright for SFU here. Just take another sweep. Another point. SFU. Timeout again. Fairbanks, they will have their second and final timeout. Late in the game, 20-11. SFU leading 2-0 in match score. If you didn't catch it before, this Tuesday, September 25th at 7 p.m., we're playing the Western Washington Vikings here at the West Gym. It will be our annual Red Night. There will be carnival games, music, food, prizes, and much more, so make sure you come join us in the West Gym at 7 p.m. Again, that is Tuesday, this Tuesday, September 25th. Back to the game, SFU taking the court. Little quick timeout, just keep the foot on the pedal. That is what Coach Gina was probably said in a couple more words. And Brian Scott here telling his girls to find a way and not giving up, because again, it seems dismal, but there is always that chance that you can get a couple points on a run and then it's a whole other game. Ooh, a little bit of a setter dump 2 times in a row. It's not my favorite style. Kirsten Pinkney, unstoppable tonight with the kill on the outside. She's having a really good game. Bianca Tay again with a serve, corner to corner. Oh, and blocked in the middle, Tessa May. SFU leading 22-11. It's getting to be the last few points here. Bianca Tay with a tough serve. Going to be a free ball here. Free ball, Jamie Bratsburg, nice pass. Step around and a kill for Tessa May. Free ball to kill. Wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a really good game for the 2 seniors, attack-wise. Alaska putting it out. Oh, and Christian Pickney just kissing the line there. That was a very, very, I don't want to say lucky shot. She was going for line, but it could have easily gone the other way. We're now at 24-11. Possible game and match point. Firing it out to outside, picked up. Tessa May with a little tip, picked up by Overbay. And there's Laura Weber on the outside, the only one of the only attackers right now in the positives for Nanooks, keeping them alive, 24-12. We have Serena Mankari back to serve. Nice pass, Jamie Bratsberg again with the step around down the line. Tessa May with the match point kill. Yeah, that was a great game. Great offensive game for SFU. Like I'd said before, Fairbanks just a little bit short on the blocks, and unfortunately didn't have it their way tonight. That's all for tonight's game. SFU sweeping 3-0 in the West Gym. We have an upcoming game September 25th. That's this Tuesday against Western Washington Vikings, the annual Red Night. On behalf of our Clan TV crew here today in the West Gym, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.